your children well.
Time for our special series, Frazzled to Focus, and today we're looking at life with kids. Between homework, schedules, and bedtime battles, and new puppies, whatever happened to time for yourself, you ask?
Here to help you get organized is today's mom contributor, AMY McCREADY, the author of If I Have to Tell You One More Time. Also here is psychologist Jennifer Hartstein, the author of Princess Recovery.
Great to see you ladies back. You must have done awfully well last time.
That's what they do. This is one of those interesting topics that I think you can juggle and do it all well, but a lot of women like to do things perfectly, and often that is just not a possibility, is it?
It's never a possibility.
It's not a possibility, and that because we want to be perfect, it increases all of the stress levels in the house, and then as a result, our kids suffer, our marriage suffer, we suffer, and so if we're not taking care of ourselves, we're not taking care of our family. So figuring out how to create some organization within that system will help everything work more smoothly and be better.
Because expectations are so high, is that sort of it? Should we just kind of lower expectations and say, like, it's not always going to be perfect?
Well, yes, that is a piece of it. Lower your expectations will make you much happier. But, you know, I think in general, there's so many things going on. Moms have so many balls going at one time. And doing really simple things like revisiting your routines. That sounds like a no-brainer, but very few families take the time to really, ahead of time, work out good, solid routines for morning, afternoon, evenings, and follow them consistently every day.
There's opportunity there to cut the fat.
Yes.
Okay. Like in anybody's budget, like the government, there's places we can cut the fat.
Absolutely.
I think, though, sometimes you think, well, I'll let the routine go today because this is happening.
It's easier just to let it go.
It's spring break, right? So what happens, right? All the routines go, and everybody's just having a good time. But then come Sunday night, you're going to have very tired kids, you're going to have overwhelmed kids, and Monday they have to get up and go to school. So one of the things you might want to even think about is when they have days off, maybe they get a little extra sleep, but they shouldn't sleep till 2 in the afternoon because they're never going to get up for school on Monday.
And you've got to get your spouse to pitch in, and sometimes that's easier said than done, isn't it?
And this is really one of the biggest concerns that I hear from parents where spouses are not on the same page. But I think if you start with those areas where you are in agreement, you know, say you're both just, you know, fed up to hear with the morning routine, that's a good place to start. The other thing that you can start doing is having family meetings. Once a week, bring everybody together on Saturday and Sunday, talk about the week ahead, talk about what everybody has going on, work out the transportation, like everybody's schedule, who has to be where and when, and
wrangle everybody to find out what their schedule's going to be.
But if it becomes part of your weekly plan, that Sunday night is Sunday dinner or Sunday brunch, whatever, and everybody's going to sit down together, the fact is then everybody gets a chance to have a talk. They can air grievances. Your kids might have some concerns. You can talk about punishments that they might have. The fact is kids are going to give themselves stronger punishments than you will give them as parents, believe it or not. And all research is pointing to the fact that the more family time, even a dinner or two a week, the better emotional health, mental health, and set up for the adolescents and the kids in the home.
Now, is Frazzled just, aren't certain people a little just more high-strung than others? Is it sort of a DNA thing?
You think?
All 4 of us, maybe. But, you know, I think some of us, you know, are a little bit more type A than others. But, you know, I think with a lot of moms especially, I find that they do entirely too many things for their kids because they want everything to be perfect. So another sort of frazzle-busting strategy is take time to train your kids on doing jobs around the house.
So you give them chores and things to do.
Yes, your motto is, you know, everybody contributes. If you live in this house, you have to help keep it running.
And isn't this what we've talked about before? If we do too much for the kids, how are they learning what they need to do when they leave your house? So if you can start teaching them to be responsible when they're young, we're not saying make dinner at 5, but they can help clear the dishes.
They like to be a part of it. They really do.
And what a great opportunity for you to even just have conversations with them. You know, and I think with being frazzled, the fact is the more organized you can be, the less frazzled you are because you are actually in better control of your environment.
I'm not organized and I'm not frazzled. Of course, I don't have the whole.
You haven't taken the dog home yet.
That's right. Wait till you have to schedule a dog walk, so it'll be a whole new ballgame.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Great to see you all again. All right.